They say silence is safe, but in silence, you hear the things you were never meant to hear. This is a story I've never told anyone, because even now, years later, I can still hear her crying. It was my first night in the dormitory. The room was old, walls stained, the air heavy, but I didn't care. It was cheap. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to a sound, a girl's voice. She was crying softly, as if she didn't want anyone to hear. I thought it came from the hallway, but when I opened my door, the corridor was empty. The next morning, I asked my neighbor about it. He looked uncomfortable. Then he said, "If you ever hear her, don't answer." I laughed, but that night, the crying came again, this time closer, right outside my door. Pause 2 seconds, whisper tone, and I answered. I whispered, "Hello." The crying stopped. But at exactly 3:17 a.m., my lights flickered. I turned over, and in the corner of my room, I saw her, a girl, hair covering her face, standing still watching. I froze. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. When I finally blinked, she was gone. The next day, I went to the dorm manager. He sighed and told me the truth. Years ago, a student lived in my room, a girl. Every night she cried. Nobody helped her, until one morning, they found her body hanging from the ceiling fan. The manager said, "Now, she cries every night, hoping someone will finally answer." And I had answered. That night, I didn't sleep. 3 a.m., the crying began again. This time, inside my room, I felt the air turn cold, my breath fogged in the darkness. And then, I heard footsteps, slow, soft, coming toward my bed. I pulled the blanket over my head. I shut my eyes, but her voice was right next to my ear, whispering, "Thank you for answering." And then, she screamed. I left the dorm the next morning. I never returned, but sometimes even now, when I close my eyes at night, I hear her cry again, and I know, one night, she'll come back for me.